Folks, digging into the Weymouth, Massachusetts housing market in detail. We're going to talk about why this town has become so in demand and appreciated really as much as any Boston suburb in the last few years, at least on a percentage basis. And then we're answering the two big questions everybody asks me every day now. Is the market tanking? And is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to buy in Weymouth specifically? I'm Craig Power with Power Realty Advisors. I'm a real estate broker. I've done a lot of work in Weymouth, both as a buyer's agent and a seller's agent. The reason being, I think a lot of our clients are millennials, first-time home buyers or first-time sellers. For a variety of reasons, it's become an incredibly popular destination for a millennial home buyer audience. First thing, I noticed it made a lot of sense for the COVID buyer coming from renting in the city suddenly on a hybrid schedule. I'll bring this up. This is commuting with no traffic, but commuting into Boston 2 or 3 days a week, 40-minute drive, right? Really not terrible. A few times a week. People wanted some outdoor space, even just a small backyard. That worked, and Weymouth got a COVID market bump. That's what it seemed like in the moment. Also, it helps you have multiple commuter rail stops, up and coming places like Vitamin C Brewing. That's one I always sort of mention. I can show you my email update for last week. Actually, here we go. Let's bring this up. And we highlighted the food truck Friday event in town. Great for kids. Really trying to up the email marketing game, if you can't tell. Fridays in the summer, right? But really, it's about the housing stock. It's a specific kind of inventory, and this is what I want to show you. Let's get into the MLS. Prices around here have doubled since 2012, by the way. Over 1 decade, a house that was worth $250,000 in 2012 is now worth $500,000. And this is what I'm saying with the housing stock, right? Weymouth has a large inventory of starter homes, whereas surrounding towns are more expensive and the inventory is different. It's just different. Let's look at houses here. So it's going to be with 2 to 3 bedrooms, under $600,000. This should be representative of the starter home inventory today. Starting with active listings, right? Looks like we have 15 active listings that fit this criteria, and it's a Tuesday night, so in all likelihood, this number will go up the next couple of days as new places get listed. And to give you a little visual, let's show you the style of homes we're looking at here, right? A lot of great one-floor living options. Could be ranches or capes or bungalow-style homes in the ballpark of 1,000 square feet. I see one here on Lambert Ave. We sold one. It was a two-bedroom. It was like the perfect starter home, totally turnkey, awesome place on Lambert Ave. Let's compare that to a little further down Route 3, we're going to combine Norwell, Hanover, and Scituate. And, listing the same simple criteria, and it says we have 4 active listings. So that's in all 3 towns, compared to Weymouth, which was 15. So, by the way, to all the market is crashing people, I have to ask, is this it? Is this the market crashing? 4 active listings that fit this criteria in 3 towns. Okay. To reiterate, I want to do the same thing for listings sold. Going over the last 6 months here, let's do Norwell, Hanover, and Scituate again, and stick with the 2 to 3 bedrooms up to $600K. Over that period, there have been, one moment please, 25 sales aggregating all 3 towns. And then back to the same exercise. Weymouth, okay, so I'm going out of my way to illustrate a point here. Listings sold with the same bedrooms and the same ceiling on the price over the last 6 months, and we have 92 properties sold in Weymouth, right? So that sort of illustrates my point. But on top of that, what you should know is this: the starter home, especially the turnkey move-in ready starter home in a nice suburban neighborhood, is the most desired commodity in real estate today. I mean, no matter what interest rates do, by the way. I mean, if we have a shortage of anything in this country, I think it's this, right? This is where competition seems to always be at its fiercest at the entry-level price point. It's where our most emotional buyers are, right? First-time buyers tend to be the most emotional buyers. It has been that way in our local market for years. So naturally, these prices get bid up. They certainly have been getting bid up the last couple of years. Now, it's summer 2022. Let me say that again. It's summer 2022. Interest rates are up from record lows. The question you hear is the market going to tank? Is the market going to crash? Looking again just at Weymouth, are all these people who won the crazy bidding wars of the last 2+ years, are they going to be underwater? Is that the theory? My answer to that question is going to seem boring. This feels like a very normal market to me. Very normal market conditions, just another day. As interest rates go up, borrowing costs go up. We've seen home price appreciation slow down rapidly. That's a good thing. And if rates keep going up, maybe buying power gets so crushed that prices really do go down a little bit. But the only way we would have a crash is if inventory explodes, absolutely explodes, floods the market, which would probably have to mean distressed properties, people that have to sell. Bringing up another graphic here. Now, if you bought a 2 or 3 bedroom house in Weymouth in spring of 2021, the value's gone up roughly 14-15%, and you got a great rate. Of course, people who bought earlier have even more equity, and they probably refinanced into an excellent rate. The extra equity protects people from foreclosure. So I guess what I'm asking is, where are all these distressed properties going to be coming from? Right? I think it would really require mass unemployment or insane stock market turmoil, or maybe more dramatic consequences of our current energy crisis. I don't know. I'm definitely a little over my skis even mentioning that stuff. But and lastly, the question that I get asked is it a good time to buy? I think it will be soon. Overall in our market, I think there are definitely deals to be had right now, right this second. And then I think we still want the lingering buyer competition to subside. Let this recession talk, this negative consumer sentiment take hold, and capitalize on the lower competition, right? Buyers, the rates can't be at record lows forever. Otherwise, there would be no such thing as record lows, right? And when they were at those lows, you hated the competition. I hated the competition, right? I'm with you. Now this is the other side of the coin. I am very optimistic, if you can't tell. Like I said, just another day. And by the way, mark my words, and I really strongly believe this. The market is still very cyclical in nature. Next spring will be jammed again. It will be competitive. So if you don't want to deal with that, I think mid-July onward is a good time to just get serious. I've said it before, get active. I've said it in a bunch of our recent videos. No one has made a good case to me why it would be better to buy next year or the year after than it would be right now. The only cases I've heard are very, like doomsday, catastrophic thinking, or sort of like wishful thinking. If you think I'm wrong, I absolutely welcome your opinion. I really do. Leave a comment, whatever. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching our Weymouth, Mass market update. If you are buying or selling a property in Weymouth, we have buyer and seller resources on our website. I'd love to work with you personally. I love getting linked up with our social media audience. You can follow the attached links to our website and contact me anytime. Craig@powerrealtyboston.com. Thanks so much for watching and supporting what we're doing here. Thank you.